Welcome to Inside the Fight, post-fight UFC 249. What an event from the prelims all the way to the main card. This video will only cover the main card. I will be making a video for the prelims, so if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification icon. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, and I'll let you know exactly when it gets posted. But we gotta talk about this UFC card because it was phenomenal from top to bottom. There was not a bad fight on here at all, and just in general, just to talk about the big controversy entering the UFC this weekend was the fact that Jacare Souza tested positive for the virus, of course, and so did his two other teammates, cornermen that were supposed to be with him. Best wishes for them to get better. They were asymptomatic, so they were not showing symptoms. But this is the problem with that current pandemic: is you don't know who has it and how easy it could spread, even from those that don't show symptoms to people else. So hopefully things don't go bad. Hopefully no one else comes out of the UFC event with the virus, and hopefully it was just that, and just leave it at that. But we gotta jump onto this card. We start things off with Greg Hardy taking on Yorgan De Castro. What a good fight this was. Castro was definitely the smaller fighter here against Greg Hardy. In that first round, De Castro just came out, looked like, making up for the size difference. He did a lot of leg kicks, was throwing a lot of power shots, and definitely had Greg Hardy's knee looking like basically a banana that's been beat up. It's just bad. It was just bad. Round two comes in, and more of the same until something happened to De Castro's foot, and Greg Hardy just was able to take control, and Greg Hardy takes it. It was a good fight overall. A good win for Greg Hardy. He gives De Castro his first loss, and Greg Hardy definitely has a young career right now, but he definitely has a promising future. Aside from all the controversy that comes with Greg Hardy, he's a force to be reckoned with. He has a lot to learn still, but he is a guy who's definitely going in there and wants to fight and compete, and you cannot say that's a bad thing. Next up, Jeremy Stephens taking on Calvin Kattar, and I said something very harsh on my preview video where I said Jeremy Stephens is basically a stepping stone, and he's a great fighter, and he has had moments of greatness, and yet he can't just put it together and get to the top of the division. And it kind of happened again. Calvin Kattar just, wow. He connected a couple of elbows in that second round, knocking out Jeremy Stephens, TKO. And it was Calvin looked like a beast. Francis Ngannou, you do not want to get hit by him. This was the next match in the card. Francis Ngannou destroyed. Oh my God, he destroyed Rozenstruik. Oh, it was brutal. It was so bad that the replay showed the entire fight. It is a fight that Rozenstruik called him out on it, and a lot of people are saying Francis Ngannou didn't need to call him out because he's already in top of the division. Didn't need to fight, but he definitely wanted to fight, and boy oh boy did he come out and destroyed him. This is a guy you do not want to get hit by. DC, who was on commentary, was making fun of the fact that if he wins the title, he don't want to fight him, and then he was saying, "Nah, fight him." Basically, I don't think he's gonna fight him. Even if DC wins the title, DC's retiring, and man, this is the Francis Ngannou that we wanted to see, and he's a beast in there, and that's a scary heavyweight. Co-main event time: Henry Cejudo versus Dominick Cruz for the bantamweight title. Wow, what a fight. Henry Cejudo came out strong, was kicking Dominick Cruz. Dominick Cruz looked phenomenal in there. You know, he was very elusive at first. Then we get to round 2, and there's controversy. There's definitely going to be controversy here. Because in round 2, after an accidental headbutt that busted Henry Cejudo open towards the end of the round, 10 seconds later, Henry Cejudo TKOs Dominick Cruz with a brutal knee and a flurry of punches. The ref stops it while Dominick Cruz is getting back up. I thought it was a good stoppage. And and a lot of people, after seeing replay after replay after replay, agree that it's a good stoppage. And the reason why it's a good stoppage, regardless of what Dominick Cruz said, like he's getting up. He took a bunch of unanswered shots. Now, yes, he was making his way back up. And it was the end of the round. That's the only thing I could say that, let him survive another round. However, I thought the referee gave him plenty of chances to, it wasn't like he stopped there as soon as, the knee hit. The knee hit, he went down, he got hit with another punch, got hit with a couple more punches, and then, just a couple more, and then, referee say enough. I don't have a problem with it. Henry Cejudo then retires after this fight. Now, apparently he's been saying this over and over again, that he wants to retire, wants to go do the Olympics. That might be the case. At the same time, you just never know. Maybe he's just trying to get more money from the UFC. Because Dana White did give him, say, hey, call me. I need you here. I don't want to lose you. You're Triple C. But it was a good fight. Dominick Cruz definitely was disappointed when asked about, if he's going to stay. He definitely should stay. He definitely should not, go back into wherever he wants to go, back to analyzing fights again. If Henry Cejudo is indeed retiring, get back in there. You're in top of the division. You're a former champ. This is just, you only have your 2 losses in a row, sure. But those 2 losses are title fight losses, and there you can always use the referee stopped it. I wasn't really knocked out type of whatever. In the main event, this is the main event. Tony Ferguson taking on Justin Gaethje for the interim lightweight title. Boy, oh boy, was this not what I expected. What a beating Tony Ferguson took for 5 rounds. Not nowhere near what I was predicting, nowhere near what I was expecting. If you bet it for Justin, good for you. You just took in a lot of money because he was definitely the underdog. Justin Gaethje came out in the first round with some devastating shots that will knock out pretty much anyone. I mean, they were brutal. They were so brutal that his corner was telling him, "Yo, don't hit him so hard. No, you don't have to hit him that hard." And he did this for 2 rounds, and then at the end of the second round, Tony looked like he might have some life in him. He got him with a lovely uppercut that stunned him. But round 3, round 4, and then round 5 came, and Tony just was taking a beating. He has never looked this bad. In the 5th round, he got TKO'd. Referee finally called it and said enough. He got his ass kicked. It was a beating. It was a pretty bad beating. The post interview I thought was pretty funny because they gave him the interim belt and then he took it off and threw it on the floor. He says, "I want the real one," and we all know who has the real one, Khabib. Now, so what fights are we gonna make after this? Easy. Justin Gaethje will take on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay, I said his name wrong. Damn it. Anyway, yeah, he'll take on that fight. That'll be the next fight. Tony Ferguson, we got the perfect fight for you. Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson. So that was UFC 249. Great event from beginning to end. And like I said, if you definitely want to check out the prelims, I will have a video after this video posts sometime later on. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click on the notifications. Like I said, there are a lot of interesting fights to make after tonight. And it was good to have live sports. No, it was the first major live sports from the U.S. A lot of people were watching. A lot of people were cheering. A lot of people were happy. Like I said, hopefully at the end of the day, precautions were taken. Things were sanitized. Make sure no one got sick. On top of that, we got another UFC on Wednesday. It's Anthony Smith taking on Glover Teixeira at 9 p.m. on ESPN, followed by another UFC event on the next Saturday. So until then, guys, I will have a preview video for both UFC events coming up. There'll be one video for both events covering the co-main events and main events for each of those. Unlike this one where we covered every fight basically from the prelims all the way here. We'll cut back because those are smaller cards. But I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone stays safe. I hope everyone was able to enjoy what we got tonight. And let me know what you guys think. Make sure you leave a comment on what your favorite fight of the night was. Let me know what fight you will make next. Did you think the Dominick Cruz Henry Cejudo match was controversial or not? Yeah. So make sure. Before I even go, there was one funny thing I did want to mention that I thought was hilarious, because there were no fans in there. There was no cheering, no booing, and you heard a lot of echoing in terms of just the people that were by case size, including Greg Hardy saying that thanks to DC telling him that De Castro's leg was hurt, he knew what to do. So that was interesting. We'll see if UFC does anything different for Wednesday. Maybe move them back a little bit. No, that way there's no analyzing being given on the fly. It'll be interesting. That'll definitely be interesting. But other than that, like I said, great event. And like I said, happy to see that people enjoyed it. Happy to have family back enjoying it. Happy that I got to watch it and enjoy it. So like I said, we're stuck at home, so at least there's something to watch. Until then, guys, I'll see you later.